somebody decided to leave one of their hopper doors open. I got some of it out, but he had to use a little skid loader to get the rest off. Up here Cedar Rapids, Iowa. This is where that big huge derecho storm went through. It's kind of interesting just watching, you know, going down. You see all the limbs and everything. Kind of show you tree limbs, tree damage, like that tree right there. See the tops just taking off. There ain't no tornado, freaking derecho. So I'm up here at the can shed, getting loaded with glass. It's quite an interesting way they load you. Not by a loader, but with forklift. So, I just thought it was kind of interesting. So now that's different. That's kind of cool. So different things that they're loading me up with right now. Glass bottles. Had one of those Gaillards go over, so I had to pull up. I definitely don't want to run that over. Definitely don't want to run that over. Just want to say right now, thank you to all you beer drinkers for paying for my wages. I appreciate it. Here picking up some glass. Hopefully they have enough. I'm sure they do. Summer's in St. Louis. Having to pick up a load coming out. Anyways, I'm up here having to pick up a load tomorrow. So I figured I'd get a head start and actually keep my place here. Tell, I'm the only one here. My buddy said that it was okay to park here, at least I hope so. So if not, that'd be very annoying. So I guess I'm picking up fertilizer or something like that, and that's what these buildings and these trains are hauling, is fertilizer and that kind of things. I'm not too sure. Oakley is where I'm picking up from. So, it's actually a very beautiful night. I know I don't post that many videos, and honestly, I kind of find it hard to find some content that some of you guys would like. And you know, being a trucker, it's not exactly the most glamorous or exciting thing, and especially whenever you have little sit-down sessions like this, you know. But some of the things that you see whenever you're driving trucks, just, that's what I think is amazing. So yeah, see, like that. That right there. Yeah. Beautiful. So I guess I got to pick up from those things right there. And I have to go into that building right there. That's the shipping office. Now this is in the, I mean, this is right by the river. Right there, quite literally, is the Mississippi River. Now I figured this would probably be something different for y'all. Now this is what my engine looks like. Not really much to it. So that's this side of the engine bay. Now if you walk, this is the other side. Either at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day, you want to do something what's called a pre-trip. You have to be on for, with this company, they say for at least 7 minutes of on-duty time. So either 7 to 15 minutes. Basically, you're just going under the hood, make sure you don't have any leaks, all the fluids are good. Check your belts, you check your pan, check your filters every once in a while, you'll check all your wires, check for, you know, cuts, abrasions, blah, 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 blah. Check the tires, check your steering, check your brakes, check your suspension, check your lights, all that stuff. So, like, you know, that's some of the components. Now they actually have what they call a blitz that's coming up. So our DOT is going to crack down hard on us truckers for about probably 7 days, a week. And rumor has it that they're going to be cracking down on suspension and brakes. So, yeah. Now, another thing that you're checking, you're going to check your back end of the tractor. You know, you're going to check your lines, your hoses. In my case, I have a hydraulic hose. This right here is the hydraulic tank that hooks up, and you got the hydraulic cylinder back there. Now if I want to check, I can raise the trailer up just a little bit to check all that. But as long as I ain't got nothing leaking, nothing touching, all that stuff, we're good. And you'll check your brakes, your fifth wheel, your suspension, your airbags, your lights, and your tires. Now, I do have a problem on mine. Now, I do have plenty of tread depth according to, according to regulation. But to most people, that looks like a bald tire. To me, that would be a freaking bald tire. I would change that out in a heartbeat. But they're not cheap. Now, I will show you this. I just had this replaced. See that right there? Yeah, that's no bueno. I'll show you in a second. Alright. So I'll take the cap off. About 3 weeks ago, I had this replaced. That right there is the seal. As you can tell, it's already getting low. That's not good. So I gotta get that fixed as soon as possible. But anyways, so you continue down to the back of the trailer. I don't know if I'm skipping over anything or if I'm going too fast, but basically the rear end of your trailer is the same deal. You're gonna check your airbags, you're gonna check your tires. Now, this tire's chewed up, but there's nothing I can do about it because to them, it's a perfectly good looking tire. Which it is, but it is what it is. You're gonna check everything. I have a light out. That's fantastic. Look at that. I have a light out. That right there is why you do those trips. And you know what? That's the freaking light that I already had replaced. I already replaced that one. And they didn't give me any spares. So as you tell, you're gonna check my laps. These ones right here are actually detachable. These little pins, you pull it, and it slides out. You do the same thing you did on the other side, checking everything, and then you work your way up towards the front. Now, I don't know what it is about this tractor, but yeah, that one needs to be fixed too. I already put in my maintenance request. I thought that one was leaking, but I guess not. So that right there, this one's the main drive tire. This is the one that actually moves the tractor. That's the only spinning tire in this whole setup. That back there is what you consider a dummy axle. There's no power coming from that back axle at all. Apparently it saves weight. So this side has the fuel tank on. That's the oil that they use for winter time. They use that to lube up the trailer so nothing gets stuck in it. Good for the environment, right? These things they have satellites in them for direct TV. Those are my antennas. I only have one hooked up right now. Also, that black thing right there is supposed to be a signal booster for my phone. I use it only every once in a while. And then you just find yourself coming back around right to this side. So now that right there is your coolant. You got your belts in there. You're going to check that from the other side. Like I said, check your brakes, check your suspension, all that other stuff. This right here, right there, that is your in-cab air filter. There's also one behind the passenger side glove box. Radiator, no leaks, all that jazz. Already checked, all my lights work on the fronts. Oh, right there's your fuel filter, red cap for your oil. Check your oil, power steering. That's where you jump cables to jump it. Hot, ground. So, like I said, you know, you don't want more than quarter to a half play. That one, of course, does not. Fan blade, no play in it whatsoever. This little reservoir right here, fluid, it's halfway. Got to keep it topped off. So yeah. So that's just basic walkthrough. Well, I was hoping that if I was to just play with it, it'd come back to life. But I pulled it out. She's deader than dead. You just get LED. I'm surprised that one has survived as long as it has. I'm gonna have to check the radar. Now I also have a pretty gnarly air leak. I was only out there for 20 minutes, if that. Look, it's a rent-a-cop. Rent-a-cop.
Your place on fire. Let's get high, make it